We started this series in around September, and we've cleared a lot of content, and we have a variety of 5-star characters to our roster. But what more does Genshin Impact have to offer for me now? Well, let's look at our wishes. So this is the new character, and her name is Varesa, and I don't know anything about this individual except for the fact that she is very thick. I mean, just look at those thighs. Doesn't that not feel uncomfortable? Come on. From what I've seen, this is a very goofy character, and I'm not sure whether I want to wish on her or not, but we'll see what the comments have to say to determine if she's actually worth it. There's also Genyon, who is another character we can get, so that is an option on the table. Now, I'm very curious to learn more about this specific character, so what I want to do is play her story quest if she has one. So I'm going to go here and check if she is available, which I'm going to assume she isn't. Well, that's interesting. I'm just kind of exploring, seeing where things go. This looks like a new section of the map as well, so this is definitely worth checking out. I'm also intending for this to be a long-form style of content, so there's going to be minimal edits within this video. Usually, these sort of videos that you see on YouTube are more intended as background noise for you to just get along with your game, get along with your hobbies, whilst you just listen along. Also, if you wouldn't mind, please provide the video with a like and a comment just to help out my channel and to grow with the community. I genuinely love reading comments, especially when they're actually positive and nice. Positive feedback is just the best. Yep, I'm gonna stay away from that thing. I do feel like I'm missing something for sure. Let me just check my quests. Archon quests. This is probably the weirdest start to an introduction I've ever seen. George! George, it's so nice to see you again. Did the volcano just erupt?
No, it's been super duper quiet. Did you see it erupt? 5-star Krac here? George II? What's up? What's with those faces? You look like a pair of detectives from a night novel who suddenly realized the truth about the killer.
We saw some... I can't do this with the Paimon voice.
Huh? You saw the same stuff when... what? And some strange images? And some sacred mountains. Don't the Natalines call the volcano the
Sacred mountains? Could it be because the volcano saw something about the volcano, but then the volcano didn't realize that it was a volcano, so it became a volcano just to become a volcano, just because they wanted to find the volcano?
Paimon can't shake the feeling that the person that you are...
We got a quest here. Before we do the quest, I think what I want to do is probably check out the new character and see how she is. Also, we got some mail here, so I'm going to claim that. 300, not bad. I'm guessing there was extra delays, which is always good. Well, not good, but you know, we get compensation for the broke people out there, including myself. Let's test her out. Verena, or Varesa. I keep calling her Verena. One thing I like about this character, and what they've done with new characters like the Capitano, is they've actually given them different proportions. For example, Capitano is the tallest male character so far, and I'm going to assume that's going to be a playable model in the future. With Varesa, she's actually slightly different. I mean, she's not tall, but I've noticed there's a lot of thickness to this character. I mean, look at the legs. They're so thick. Why? Because of variety. Usually what Hoyoverse do is they have like a specific set of models. They have medium female and then short female and then tall female, and that's it. But it looks like they're actually experimenting with that model a little bit more, putting their $1 billion budget into use. I mean, it's not that high, but I'm assuming it's very high, right? She looks kind of adorable. She just looks goofy. I like the chubbiness to her. It's actually really, I like it. Okay, let's see how goofy this one is.
Running late again.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
I love that. Was I meant to hit those or something? Okay.
Get back on track.
She looks so goofy. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting her to have a different voice, but okay. I'm pretty sure I did watch the trailer though. Okay, this is what I'm gonna be fighting. Oh wait, I can't use 4 stars, but this is just a tutorial, so I don't think it should really matter that much. Plus, I'm just trying to get a good idea of these characters. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? That's a really cool animation. Okay, she's a plunge. And she plunges by sitting on them. That's actually hilarious. Hey, you know what? Like, solo damage alone is actually really good. Let me just check. 2k? What weapon is she using? Crit damage? Oh, that looks like a really good weapon. Wait, that really does look like a really good weapon. What the heck? Crit damage increased by 20% when you use it. That's a really, really good... Okay, hang on. Oh, they've added a new artifact set. Plunging attack damage increased by 20... Wait, could this be useful in Zhao? I do wonder. Constellations, nothing. Okay, I see. We got 888. Okay. There we are. This is so doable with just this one character. Oh, oh no.
This is infuriating.
Yep. Okay, I want to activate a skill. Damn it, I wanted to activate a skill. What does the third part of this artifact do? After plunging, radiance, everlasting, plunging attacks. So this is these... One issues that I have with these artifacts and these characters is they're really tailored towards one, like, piece, like one place. Like, all these characters are more suited for Natland, which obviously makes sense, but when it comes to, like, traversing through the other regions, they're going to become, like, obsolete very soon. Or at least that's how I predict what will happen, is when we reach freaking Russia, it's going to be those characters are good, and then Natland characters are no longer going to be in use. That's just how it goes. Okay. So yeah, overall, from what I've seen, she's quite a, by the looks of it, a very goofy character. The issue is I don't know much about her, which really does bother me. I hope we get a quest for her soon or something. Because this, for me, it's just a random character that they released and they haven't provided any sort of extra content for them. This looks new, but it doesn't look new. That's the springs. What about this? Let's go navigate. Aha! Actual content that I can do. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm hopping on that right now. Oh man, so the game does have a lot of new content here. Obviously a new map, new boss, new artifact set. It's kind of big, you know? So it's not entirely filler. It's not filler, because this is actual new content. Where am I going? Okay. Pardon me. Oh man. If you do hear audio bugs, I do apologize. I am building a new PC soon. I'm waiting on my graphics card to arrive, which should arrive mid-April. So hopefully by mid-April, I should get my PC built.
Hello there.
Oh, we actually do get a story. I'm so looking forward to this now. The real video begins. The video begins now.
Huh? Wait, you're the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, you know us? Huh, we've really made a name for ourselves. Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, you didn't know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you while I did some training.
Wow.
And now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great.
Surely we're not that big of a deal.
Nice hair, by the way. I like
You're
that.
the heroes
It's
who
pretty cool.
defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natland. I've been so excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be coming. Oh, my name's Varesa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Oh, yeah. The name sounds familiar. During the Abyss invasion, we asked Eon-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Varesa had it all under control.
Which means you might be an impressive warrior yourself.
Not really. It was all Uncle Cuddle. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past. The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes.
Okay.
Come on, I'll take you to our camp.
Great, let's go!
Great. Let's go. Interesting so far. Well, not interesting.
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them pulverite.
You seem way too calm about that.
Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
Oh.
Not in a million years!
You can use your shoulders if you want, or your feet, or even your head.
That would work for you,
Change
perhaps.
anything?
Look at those horns. She literally color painted her horns.
Hey, there's another one over there. Want to give it a try?
No.
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, that's just a casual GTA ramp where you drive off a vehicle and just fall to your impending doom.
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing.
It's so obvious, but I like it. She's gonna Sonic away there. Yeah. Oh my god. I love that.
And she sticks the landing.
I love that. I love that. Oh my god. Okay. You know what that reminds me of? Mondstadt days. I don't know what it was about that cutscene, but I noticed how at the very start of Mondstadt, when we were playing that, we got little in-between cutscenes of various things. They actually added like in-between cutscenes just to show. Oh man, I hope they keep doing that, and I really hope that that's very consistent throughout. One thing that I loved about Genshin Impact when I first played it was the cutscenes that we were introduced to via like completing each mission. Like for example, the introduction of Diluc when Kaya was sort of like stuck in a corner with that Abyss Mage. I loved that. That was fun. But that sort of cutscene that we just saw was sort of like the one where we confronted Valen. It wasn't like they just plopped the video on. This was actual in-game. I don't know how to describe it, man. I'm just very happy that Hoyoverse have done that. And now, automatically, she has extra points for me.
Incredible!
Yeah, an extra point. Yeah, she has extra points for me now. I like her even more.
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice.
With a bit of practice, she says.
You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
That was great.
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just sick of the PC. It's actually getting worse. Like really, really worse. Like I don't know how long, if I would even be able to
Come on, seriously?
make videos.
Don't be scared.
By the time my new
Just
PC
charge
arrives.
straight at it.
What?
I am not doing that.
Thanks for that. I'm Paimon can't believe you smacked.
Really, Charles? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them.
We'll deal
Let's
with
just
them.
ram straight through.
Oh, I want to deal with them. They're fun to deal with. They're so easy to fight.
Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later.
Wow, I love how
Let's hurry.
hellish this is. This is
We're
what I
almost
wanted
there.
Natland to be like. This is literally what when I envisioned Natland, this is basically just essentially what I envisioned it to be. This is, I'm actually liking this patch a lot. Oh, I have Farina, I forgot about that. Wow. I love this. It's literal hell. I love this hell. Sorry. What's this? Oh, okay. That's unique to her then, I guess. All right. But I love that. That was great. How far was that in? I know it's a very small, specific section of land. I mean, I would have preferred they added it at the very beginning to give us more of a good impression. I think they really, if they wanted good impressions, like from the viewers, not viewers, the player base, they should have done an introduction to this sort of volcano-like area earlier on. I mean, I know they want to introduce it later, but this would have been a really good selling point for them to get more players back on.
Home sweet home. We made it. Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all.
Sure.
I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Hope he didn't hold you up.
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach.
I love this.
It's terrible.
I love. I know they added this in like the start of Natland, but I love that they keep reinforcing these little silly, little goofy facial animations. They're very great. It reminds me of Goba actually. These eyes. I think they just imported Goba's eyes and just plopped them on characters whenever. What, is she fasting or something?
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like yesterday. You should grab something too.
Okay. Oh, I noticed this song is a
We can meet
variation
back
of
up at
that.
the arena. See you soon.
If you all remember the Dainsif thingy with Genshin Impact, there's like a variety of
she's
themes.
off.
This is one of the songs for them.
Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging head first into danger. Literally.
Maybe she's like the ADHD type, I guess. It's the spirit of youth. Sure.
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a
We're
look
old as
around
heck,
in the
dude.
meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The
Okay.
view must be amazing from up there.
I agree, actually. I bet it'll look sick. I want to climb that thing. One day. Maybe on live stream. We'll see. Bum bum bidum. Bum bum bidum. Bum bum bidum. Is that the place? That looks like the place. I don't know if that's the place though. Let me just double check. No, it's not the place. That's the place. So I can just navigate there then.
Let's
Looks like I got a lot of things to do here. Again, I don't really play games that often, so it's kind of nice to just hop back on and, you know, see what's up. Because when you start playing a game for like way too much and you got nothing else to do, it becomes a problem in your life. But when you balance things out, when you got other hobbies to do, and when you got work, it's really nice to add that sort of gaming time to like balance things out. This is a quest that I do not care about, unfortunately. I'm very sorry. What are you discussing about? George! George is such a Chad. I'm so glad he got resurrected into a dinosaur in Genshin Impact. For context, George is another character from another game. he decided to he sacrificed himself in a space explosion. He was cool. And anyways, he's now George this I don't know what was this, George the Third or George the Second. Okay. Oh no, we're stuck in the dialogue. Get me out of here. I want to do the main quest. The main story quest. I do have 2 other videos that I want to do. I've got a lot of videos I want to do, but I need to balance things out. But yeah. Let's see how much time we got actually. Yeah, we got some time. If I have the energy, I might make another video today. We'll see. I'm going to also assume that this video is going to release on Friday or Saturday. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. Hopefully the frequency of videos should come back just a little bit more. You know, like maybe 2 videos per week rather than 1. I hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all hope that. Okay, let's go to the middle here. Claim this whole thing. Claim this team. Where is this? Is it above? Is it just, yeah?
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Excuse me. Need any help? Okay. I still don't know where this... where is it meant to be? Is it meant to be up there? Well... guess there's no use trying to figure that out. In the mountains? Oh, the way into the mountains. I got confused there for a second. What quest is this meant to be?
When you lose your way.
You know what's shocking is I've had a cough for a whole month. Navigate. It is here. Perhaps it's at the very top. I don't know how I'm going to reach the top though.
Let's fly.
That's an issue that I have. Oh, that's how. That works, I guess. Why did that actually sort of work? How do I get up from this?
Take me up.
Okay. Hey, I actually just got up here. How on earth is someone meant to get up in this place? That's just very, very confusing. And surely there's like an elevator or something, right? I love the outfits, it's very unique. I know it's purple theme, yeah, because that's the color for that tribe. I love the color purple, by the way. My favorite type of purple though is dark purple. It's very nice, subtle, clean. It's not show-offy type, you know? Oh, sugar! I just wanted to get that. Okay, Varesa. I'm not gonna get used to the name for a while. I'm so sorry.
You're here already.
I'm here already.
Yep. My dad whipped up something fantastic as always.
Let me just
He's a
follow my
great
seat, actually.
cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
Protein. I love
No wonder you
protein.
look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal.
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home.
I might work out.
So
after
I
this.
guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right?
Yeah, sure.
I've never given an official tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along.
Okay.
Of course, that sounds great.
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Okay. Points at a random place. Let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna get this all done in one video. We'll see how long it is. I mean, so far it looks like we're just breezing through things. Then again, I don't know how long this is, so we'll see. Whee.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
Yep.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
I'm just curious. If I just leave the dialogue here, will it actually just continue?
Oh,
Okay.
Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Next time, I'm sleeping in and you can wake me up.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch.
Yeah.
After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Okay. That should be about now, right?
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Okay.
Take me up!
I'm actually enjoying this so far. Maybe it's because I don't play Genshin like 24/7. I actually have a life. If you're playing the game all the time, and I get sometimes it's to escape from things, that's kind of fine, I guess. Well, it's not fine, but if it's your only source of escapism, then yeah. I can't really judge anyone else's circumstances, you know. It's not really my place. But I just feel like there's such better things that some of us can be doing with our lives. You know, gaming in moderation's fine. No way Ian-san can lift all that.
Coach Yan-san, are you here to do some training?
Nope. Just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time.
Nope.
Oh, it's you two. Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
It's me.
Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
How embarrassing. No, I'm just gonna be like, yep, that's me, alright.
Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime. It would mean the world to me.
Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Varesa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Varesa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Okay.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan.
Yes, coach. I did that,
As
coach.
for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Sure. You know what's
Of
funny?
course.
I'm literally gonna
Don't need
work
to tell
out
me
after
twice,
this.
Coach.
I should probably get a spotter, but you know what? I really don't need a spotter considering I'm not even lifting like PRs or anything. I'm literally just doing light exercise. Well, I don't know if dealing with a 20-kilogram barbell counts as that, but yeah.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Varesa doesn't need one? Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Varesa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varesa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Varesa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed.
Paimon.
I'm not
would have never
exaggerating
guessed that
either.
Paimon is Paimon.
Varesa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Just further proof that you're a natural.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment.
She's
But-
humbling.
I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people.
Oh.
I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself.
It'll come with time.
Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually.
What are those things on her
Well,
fingers?
We should get going,
They look
Coach.
pretty cool.
I told the
Pretty
Traveler
neat.
and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Hi. Arigato gozaimasu. Oh, speaking of like Japanese languages, guess what? One of my future trips that we've planned on going is Korea and Japan. I'm within probably like 3 years or less. Probably within then. I was also thinking of going to the Norwegian countries to visit the Northern Lights, see what they look like in person. But that's one of our main places that we're going to be traveling to on holiday very soon. So I can't wait to just vlog that, sorry. I might make it a unlisted video or maybe a YouTube members, because I don't think it'll be appropriate for my type of channel. Maybe. I don't know.
Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt?
Yeah, look at him.
Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the
Banana.
orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little?
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Orchard, dude. I think out of all the quests for these little tribes, I might be enjoying this one the most. I'm not. I can't really conclude
It's
why.
even bigger than Paimon imagined!
I thought Chaska's was also fun as well.
Look at all the fruit. It looks delicious.
It looks delicious. Yes.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile.
Oh dear.
So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. But since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
A few dozen? Yeah, no, yeah, sure.
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit.
Oh.
I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another.
Oh,
Before
she
long,
looks so
people
cute,
would gather
man.
around just to watch.
What an adorable character. So cute.
My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and
Aw.
more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment?
True that.
So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile, and then my mom too.
Aw, that's so cute. Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous.
Yep.
With all that said,
Wait, no,
it
free
also
fruit.
helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients. So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Okay.
Where should we
We're
start?
going to the fields. Pick up all these little plants.
Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom.
Yeah, the drugs.
They kind of
What other
appeared out
mushrooms
of
was she thinking
nowhere
of?
when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Maybe it's absorbed nutrients from the nearby fruit trees.
Yep, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead, pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
Okie dokie. It's a double triple check. Yep, we're good. Imagine if I wasn't recording, by the way. I was just checking if I was. I definitely need to buy a double monitor. I have like a future build in mind. I mean, I'm already building my PC. I already have my own custom keyboard. I just need to buy myself a mouse mat, a mouse, new desk, and an extra monitor, probably 2 monitors. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. This is really fun, by the way. I love being able to take all this. What the hell is it doing to my dopamine? It's just like, ooh, collecting it all. Let's go. Also, I'm very sorry. I do intend on playing games, but you know, well, other games that aren't Genshin. But I just need to make sure that my new PC is built, because I cannot be doing those sort of videos on this computer when my computer's dying on me and it, you know, suffers with
And a few
some
of
games.
these.
What's this? We'll take that. I think I collected them all. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. No, 58? What? What? Fruit and veggies collected? Oh, I missed some.
These.
Okay. Yeah, I did miss some. Silly me. So there's actual apples on the thing. Okay. Took me a while to realize that. Any more? Yeah, I'm missing some. That does not count, but okay. Let's collect more. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. Let's collect that. Are we missing more? Oh, right. 25 seconds left. I can't move. Okay. Almost there. We almost got all of them. If there's any other games that you guys want me to play, please let me know. I do have a certain set of games in mind. Again, I need to ensure that everything is in working order. Oh my god, please. Please. Yes, yes! I think I got them. Oh, just in 1
Whoa,
second.
That's quite the haul.
Thanks, yeah, I used a woman with a flying gun.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit.
Imagine if we got
Paimon
collected
tried
like
one, and it was
57
one of the
instead of 58.
sweetest,
Oh,
juiciest
this is not
pieces
quite
of
the
fruit
haul.
Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit.
Mm.
We should call them berry shrooms.
Berry shrooms. When it comes to food, Paimon's judgment never fails.
Well, Paimon had multiple nations' worth of good food to refine her palate. Her taste buds never lie.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
Okay then. She gonna give me a good meal.
I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still,
I hate when people
high-quality
downplay
ingredients
themselves.
are hard to mess up.
Do not ever downplay yourselves, people. If you think you're not perfect at something, please don't do that. It's not perfect. It's not great. I just don't like that. Imagine you're at a job interview. You need to show yourself in a positive manner. You can't downplay yourself and be like, oh well, this is I kind of sucked at it. Maybe you can be like, oh man, I found it quite a challenge, but I really loved that part. I loved that aspect. Like, you know, just try to make it a positive.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great.
I
Paimon
literally just said that.
Umami from here.
Oh, I literally just said that, and man, that looks actually, it looks nice, but it reminds me of something from Halo 3, and it's not appropriate. This little pattern here. Anyways, poopy hole. The flood.
Whoa. This is completely different from the raw taste.
I like them both. Nom nom nom. I am munching on some imaginary food.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe.
Looks
But
good.
it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
What do you think, Paimon?
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
She
Don't
might not
worry.
do very well.
You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
Paimon's a good eater, though.
You never know until you try.
She's good at feasting.
Besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point.
Guess I'll tag along.
Nice! Then let's sign up together. Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of.
Okay. Look at that, we're almost level 51. Maybe I can collect these now without them despawning. Hey, I got a second chance in this. Very nice. Hopefully they have more ingredients for us to make with all this stuff. Obviously, I'm going to assume that they do, because why would they add these extra bits into the game without having them have a proper general usage? It is such a lovely day today. It's just the sun is shining, not a single cloud in sight. Very phenomenal. Oh, look at that. I want to get as close as I can to there, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Maybe it is possible. Maybe what I need to do is just keep flying.
Giddy up!
Yep, this is the strat. Just keep doing this. Keep climbing, keep climbing.
Rev the engines!
Even Malvika knows what's up. But I'm sorry, but I enjoy doing this. It's very goofy, very fun. Look at that. Oh yeah. Cutscene looking.
Try and stop me!
Try and stop me from climbing this mountain. Oh, sugar. I can't even see where I'm going. Oh, it's very volcanic, isn't it? Oh dear. Hey, what if I pass this specific? Okay. I see. I got an idea, actually. What I'll do is, I'll switch over to Chaska, and then we'll give it a try again. Although I don't think I can actually climb this, but we'll see. Let's see how far she can go. Oh yeah, no, we're not passing that. Nope. It was a fun attempt, I guess. Whoa, look at that. We are actually in Celestia right now. Look at this. Those clouds look really good. All those smokes. Oh, they did a really good job of this. Okay. Again, I'm just like exploring. I'm not like focused on doing one thing at a time. I'm just ADHDing my way. Unmedicated, you know. Let's go to quests. Way to the mountains. No, that's not the one. Let's go to quest again. Story quest. Look at how happy she is. That's a very happy girl. Yeah. Navigate. Where is this? Ah. Wait. Isn't that where we just were? I feel like that was literally where we were before, but I'm gonna assume that it's down here and not where the volcano is. Oh, let's get the stretchy stretch. Get the big stretch. Oh, I miss saying that to my Chow. Chow is one of my cats, by the way. I don't really say that to her anymore. Stretch. Whenever she would stretch, I'd always just say it.
Let's fly.
I just want her to associate the way how I say it with that, so yeah. Hey, Ian-san.
Oh, hey, you're here.
Oh, look at her, she's sleeping. Yes, I'm here.
It's been a while. When Varesa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Varesa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's
Hungry.
competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Oh,
Not
she's
much
nerfing
longer,
herself.
Varesa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
Aw, she sounds like she can't.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish.
Okay.
But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Thank you, man with a
So
mask.
we get to eat for free?
He looks like a WWE wrestler.
Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Thank you for your generosity.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude.
Yes,
When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with as the Guardians of Tolan. We couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varesa was a key member of that team. Varesa?
Also feeling sleepy.
Right. Yes, there were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people
I'm sorry, but it
rose
looks
to
so
the
goofy with
challenge
the
of
mask.
living in this environment. And in return,
I don't know
we
why
get
you work
fertile
at this time.
soil
It's
and a
literally
thriving
3:52 if I bother
ecosystem.
working out. I might work out
That's
a little
right.
bit, not too
The
much.
Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge.
I might do like
Although,
my exercise.
whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity,
crazy.
we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh?
Of course, Paimon. Paimoon.
Hold on. Where did Varesa go? Wasn't she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her.
Straight to the
Paimon
kitchen.
understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Okay. One thing I like about the music is it reminds me of the one that was originally listed during that. I'm not gonna repeat myself actually. Forget it. Forget it, guys.
So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
I want to eat.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here.
Intense.
I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
You're welcome, little one. Slurp, slurp.
Varesa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Because she is in her own
Oh,
world.
it's
She's
you.
having the time of her life. She's
Sorry.
eating.
I completely spaced out just now.
Did she say sorry in a
The
Canadian way?
next thing I knew, I was all the way over
Sorry?
here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varesa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Yeah, sorry,
that sounds more
Varesa.
like the Varesa
I
we
didn't mean to
know.
make you starve to
I
death.
become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
Aw.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an
True.
empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
True.
Oh boy. Paimon's been there before.
Well, Paimon works out. Oh, wait, she does. Look at the
When
sticker
is the
emojis.
competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
Paimon's true form is that one emoji where she's flexing her muscles.
One sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Cottle. The showdown is about to begin.
Donald.
Got it!
Got it.
Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Okay.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Yeah, let's go. Start competition. This is definitely shorter than the other ones, but I don't mind. Hey, I mean, it's perfect for a one video, right? He's the only one clapping.
It smells so good. Varesa had the right idea.
Damn, look at all that
It's
food.
definitely worth the wait.
It looks great. I don't know what it is. I want someone in the comments to just like reassure me that I'm not the only one. But have you guys ever watched cartoons or animes and they just make the food and it looks delicious? Or they just have food out and they just start eating the food and then you want to eat food. I mean, I literally would load up specific episodes of some cartoons that had food episodes in them so I can eat my food. What is the deal with that? Surely I'm not the only one. Right?
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa, hold on. Varesa's plate looks completely different than ours.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Varesa challenge.
Ow.
The
I have a
Varesa
spot
challenge
on my
is
chin.
only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varesa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
Okay.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
That's funny.
Believe me, if Varesa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Only one other person has come close to beating the Varesa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Damn! The Pyro Archon can eat so much and she has a really fit body still. That's really impressive.
Of course, she breezed through the normal level, but the Varesa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varesa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varesa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions, and she just breezed through?
Yesterday I had around 7 slices of pizza. I had a couple of chips. By the way, French fries for Americans who don't understand the terminology of very thick chips. Yes, chips, not the snack chips, the French fries chips, okay? I also had a garlic bread, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, no, it was a very, very heavy meal that I had. Except the pizza in my area is actually pretty good. They're very thick, they're very nice, very juicy, very greasy, very unhealthy. Very great. I'm just salivating just
You're
thinking
right.
of it.
Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got. Whoa. Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious.
I just realized I'm very sorry for the individuals who are fasting during the time of this video. Surely you won't be fasting on a Saturday though. Maybe, yeah, no. Yeah, you will be. But very sorry for those who are fasting. You are going through this video, seeing all this food stuff. Man, this looks so good. Not as good as the cartoon stuff, but still looks good. Look at her, she's just happy to just chow down on all that food. No wonder she's so nice and chubby. I like this amount of chub though. There's a specific amount of chubs that I like.
Oh, you gotta try this, traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this.
Nom 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 nom.
All this time. And it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
What happened to defending your honor? Yeah, I thought this woman could eat anything.
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Wait, that's true. Where the hell does all that food go?
Let's hear it for Varesa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Good job, Varesa. We can't beat you.
Ha! Well done, Varesa.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
What?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up?
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
No. No, I'm not even gonna bother with that. No.
Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Not a competitive food eater or anything.
Aw, don't worry, Varesa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Eon-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varesa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
That's still pretty amazing.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy when it comes to actual food eating. Individuals would eat the food in a certain way, like they might take off the bun, have the meat solely, have the bread solely. Sometimes what they'll do with chips or french fries is they'll actually grab a bunch, squeeze them together so it's more easier for them to swallow and go down to the throat. There's so many tactics that actual food eaters do.
Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Eon-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Okay.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Take it easy. I love that. Take it
Huh?
easy.
How
Like
did
an
everyone
Italian
do,
voice.
Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was
Or both.
delicious. Especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to
I actually
any
spiked
dish,
it with a bunch of
but
stuff.
there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green.
Green. Good green.
There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Don't you want to know the reason behind it?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Varesa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued about this mushroom.
Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
Haha, my pleasure. Okay. Return to the orchard, order. I can't even say that word. How do I say that word? I can't say it. The Oracle Org. Orgalorg. Orgalorg is a character from Adventure Time, I think. Yeah. I love Adventure Time.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry, the green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Yeah. Green mushrooms.
Is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
So it really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it.
Aren't greens healthy? I don't know,
Uncle
man.
totally has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
Oh no. Something terrible.
You could look into it.
We
at
can't.
least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me.
Okay. Okay.
I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
If you're strong enough to uncover the truth, then you're strong enough to command the truth. I love that. One thing I've noticed about these dialogues is you gotta play them all together. When there's a two-piece dialogue, it usually means it's meant to be all together.
Command the truth?
If fear is the only thing that's stopping you, let us help you shoulder that burden. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe.
Oh.
Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give
I
me
love
a
that
moment?
little
All I need is 3 seconds.
3, 1, 2.
3,
Oh, never mind.
2, 1.
Transforms.
You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
I think I should taste it first.
Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, grill some up. This is just a cheap way of me getting free food.
So, notice anything,
I'm taking
traveler?
advantage of my privileges. No difference in taste.
Just like Varesa said.
Whip up another,
Guess it was
please.
the same
I need
for
to
all of
carefully
us.
analyze this.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest.
Which one? The
and
chubby
that
one or
is
me?
the one with golden hair. Well, seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
You talk a big talk, but I've heard that before.
Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. But you'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you.
Did you just
it was
assume
your
I'm a
own
buddy?
curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you.
Okay.
I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This is so fun and goofy.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Way to come back
Sure
on that.
doesn't sound like it.
Nope.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being.
Okay.
However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek.
Okay.
As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity. And we shall see if you're worthy.
Really?
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
Let's go. Green mushrooms.
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons.
Okie dokie.
It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
She's laughing like a vegetable.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
I think a hoe is worse.
So, do you think what he said was true? About
It was
being
a
the
he.
Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Sorry, I assumed it.
Maybe, but
early.
most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
We may not know who they are, but we know they exist.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
Which means we made the right call to investigate.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this.
Let's go.
Okay, that sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Okay, true.
Such insolence!
Oh, yep, they returned for Paimon.
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
Sorry. I was using my wrist thingy to exercise them. I forgot what it's called.
Okay, so
Wait,
this one is
forearm gripper?
red. Ah! Fungus!
Oops.
It turned into a fungus!
Ooh.
In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment. Much appreciate. No! Bull warrior natural enemy. Eat. Must resist.
Careful, Varesa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Maybe we can be friends. Gather your wits and search for clues.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred. Everything else, waste. That's all I know. Promise.
What? Oh, and they got
Turned
transformed
back
into a normal person.
into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
Drugs, Paimon, drugs.
You mean That food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
Let's go look somewhere else. Apples. No, let me collect the apples. Damn it.
Oh, a green mushroom. And it turned into a fungus. Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, Azmu.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle?
Riddle
Oh,
on the
I'm
wall.
not good at that.
Something.
Could you,
I don't
give
know.
us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm not a fan of riddles either.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Ah, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a fun guy?
What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh.
I like,
Is it because the people are so clever?
I like how we're getting a little mix of Samara here. It's interesting.
No, we just,
Mix up the regions a bit.
have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well,
Sino.
since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual.
Sacred, you must say.
Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
I cut off my majestic hair so I can feel
so
the cold.
that's why he could
my
speak to
head.
us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms? No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with...
Oh, good thinking for us. Oh, but we should probably pick this one first.
We just pick up the mushroom. We just picked it off. It doesn't exist anymore. Oh, and we're back into another one.
Hey, there are two fungi over there. Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You green caps are so wise. Just like our Siege Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
I'm so damn
It's all
jealous.
progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores.
Why does this voice actor sound like the same voice actor for Amethyst in Steven Universe? I don't know, they just sound very similar.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Yeah. A few more decades.
I love this voice.
Of course, there so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking.
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there? And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere. My cap almost burst into spores.
You know what this Huzia character reminds me of as well? They remind me of Eddie or Ed. Ed and Eddie? Ed and Eddie. Yeah, Ed. He reminds me of Ed from Ed, and Eddie. Well, what's going on? Eddie!
At least explain yourselves first.
They go bye-bye. Back to regular mushrooms, huh?
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. They didn't have to use our brains at all.
Okay.
Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Okay.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard too. Heat really does release their flavor.
If we cook them just right.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Sounds like a plan, Varesa.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Be prepared for some mushrooms, right? Some world-ending mushrooms. Of course. Let's go teleport it back over here again. I don't know why, but my keyboard's saying it's 2:51, but it's actually 4:25. So I need to adjust that. Oh!
I'm falling.
Oh my god, so glad I wasn't playing hardcore series. Like, this is one of the dangerous things you could do, is literally just jump off.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
The silence speaks volume.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
Sure. No problem, I guess.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom.
They must have been high.
But we know you're not one to lie, Varesa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Thank you, everyone.
Wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Hey.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Yep.
Well, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. And then nothing happens. Oh, Sage Lord of Fungi.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
So goofy.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
It's to keep playing along.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone!
Looks like that
we
means
need
more
items that can
bit-
generate
no, I can't swear.
intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
Leave it
I'll
to
see
me.
what I can do.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano.
Concrete.
It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Awesome. Awesome, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Well, let's go to the goddamn volcano, I guess. Oh, we have to go all the way there first. Let me just regen my character, Chaska in particular. And then we'll teleport to the other one over here. Look, this is where it's kind of hellish, isn't it? There's a little volcano, right? Should be a bit red here. Yeah. Look at that chaos. It's chaotic. Okay.
Take me up.
Switch on. Whoa! What the heck? That was incredible.
Let's fly.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. I don't want to fight you. Do you give the same rewards for Chaska though? Just curious. Damn, these guys are tough.
Open fire.
You are tough. Okay, let's find out. Oh, you do. You're practical for Chaska. Chaska's a literal poacher. Come on, dude. She needs all the materials, like the tusks.
Let's fly.
Bit messed up, man. Oh god, she just dies
There
again.
should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know,
Might be.
when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Yeah, competition seems to be a thing here.
Varesa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day
don't really like
happiness is what
violence.
matters to me.
Like a normal person.
Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel,
You can do
I know
nothing.
I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me.
Okay. They're counting on them. I see.
Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatena.
One day. I don't know
All
why.
right.
It doesn't even
We
matter
should
how
keep
hard you
looking.
try. Keep that in mind. I designed this right. Let's go. We get to play as Sorry, I got excited. That's like my childish autism coming in. Look at her. She's so cute. Not really cute, but she's chubby cute. Wee, let's go. So goofy as well.
Looks like we can make this jump.
Nope.
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on. Let's charge.
Charge?
Yes, charge. Actually, I'm just curious.
Take me up.
Does it also mix? Oh, it does.
Open fire.
What about Hydra?
Open fire.
So we actually do got a big variety here.
Locked on.
Oh, I should have really used it though. That would be good for the video.
And dusted. This core should be perfect. Look.
I didn't mean to kill it so
phlogiston
quickly.
Inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see. Woo! Hot!
Hot, hot, hot.
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on. Let's keep heading up.
Okay, let's head up, as she says. Wow.
Careful. 3 avatars of lava ahead.
Boing. Boingo, oingo.
You're always coming.
Wait, can she use her ability? Wow, she's so strong. All she needs is just her ass. That's so impressive.
Oh no, not good. The volcano is
Where?
acting up again.
Where's the rocks? Oh, it's the volcano. Okay. Am I meant to climb this whole thing? Avoid the volcano eruption. Okay.
Too strong.
What is that? It looks like a giant weasel.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was meant to use Chaska.
Weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Is it now? Wait, hang on. I'll just use her ass to solve the issue.
One fell
Oh,
What a great
oh my god.
A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire.
I think that's its back armor.
You know what the funny thing is?
It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions.
You could probably actually just kill someone by sitting on them or just jumping on them. Like that. That's a lot of weight that's being pressed upon them. You could actually probably murder someone.
My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
Nice fighting back there, by the way.
Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
But it helps you, right?
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
Yeah, you had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about.
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Take your time and let
Thanks for believing in me, you
Such
two.
a random song.
I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
I'm so hungry after talking.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Does she even poop?
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. Real?
Maybe her body works just like Paimon, where she doesn't need to use a bathroom. It just literally absorbs into the body and just, yeah, all of it absorbs. Or it just gets placed into a different dimension. Can I join in? Can I get hurt? Okay. Can I fight this guy? No, okay. Just out of curiosity, I just want to see if I can poke them. I've yet to build my freedom fully. Oh, and we need to do Fontaine videos on this series, which we haven't done. Oh, Frida.
We're back, and we found a bunch of stuff to use.
Not
Great.
Frida.
We're almost done with the preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and
We
since we
should be
need
good to
really
go.
high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone?
Yeah, we'll see what sort of thanks for the help,
These guys
everyone.
are so salty
It really
over a mushroom. It's kind of hilarious.
All right, let's see what we have.
All right. Let's see what we got
Huh?
here.
The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
Yep.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
The awkward
Either way,
silence in between.
this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go.
All right. Let's go. No way, they added sizzling noises as well. You gotta love that.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist?
What is this aroma?
Wait, no, something's not right.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oops. I'm not using wireless headphones. I'm using a wired, old school looking. I can't even describe what my headphones are. But they're really cool. It's taking a while, isn't it? Where are we getting transported to? Actually, I like the color of that as well. It goes from blue to purple to pink. Yeah. Let me know if you're liking this video so far.
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
What? So you don't feel anything strange?
No. What are you feeling?
This must be the Sage Lord tricks, but it's only affecting the three of us. But why us and not the others? Whoa, why did my ears just change in frequencies? What the heck?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Oh.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like.
He looks kind of elegant.
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek. Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great Sage Lord of Fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Okay.
The only way.
Now,
He's
don't
serving
be
you on a platter.
hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
Huh. If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this.
No way.
Those monsters are no match for me.
No way.
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish.
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
We're gonna have to fight this annoying, adorable thing at the same time? Damn. Hang on, I'm just curious. What if I, like, cheat my way? Arena?
Shower me with praise!
And then, oh shit. Malvika? And then just, like, Varesa.
Yeah, heads up!
There we are. I have, like, an overpowered build now.
Here are we coming!
Oh, so quick, man. I love it.
Well
She's strong.
fought. You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
It's funny how Paimon's speaking.
I'll
but
admit,
she didn't
you're
fight.
not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the
Very
plot.
horribly played out one, for sure. How else am I supposed to describe this? Okay. Anyways.
Running late again.
Sonic! Sorry. I love Sonic. Sonic is just one of my favorite things to watch when I was a kid. And play. I used to play the Sonic Ultimate Flash
I soon
game.
became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
Whoa, 20?
That's it?
That's a lot of... I love
What are
mushrooms,
you
by the way.
insinuating? Are mushrooms
I actually
not
do.
enough?
When they're cooked, I love them.
Well,
Cooked
it's
mushrooms are
possible
the
people couldn't
best.
afford to be picky back then.
I love how they
but
taste in my mouth.
Now, even saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree?
Perhaps.
Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
And then, hold on.
What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan, and I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
We've been to Sumeru.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a...
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
I think we just made a racist comment towards a mushroom, assuming it was from a certain region because of the way how it looked. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take that back. I'm getting cancelled now. Because fungi creatures are from Sumeru. This is so racist.
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
And you don't deserve our faith either.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it.
Yay, another battle.
If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Let's get him.
Uh-huh.
Mario.
Jump down from here. So it looks like
Yeah,
you
I
just
said
need
Mario.
to...
Yeah, I just said Mario.
Is something wrong, Traveler?
There's something off about his motive.
Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
He must be in dire need of subjects.
But why?
All right, sounds...
Okay, now let's hop in the hole after having that little piece of dialogue.
Look out below!
Oh, it's so goofy, man. She's like a normal character though, but her like the stuff she does is absolutely cartoonish. Oh, we got this style of game again.
Catch me if you can!
Sugar.
If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, we're playing Sonic now. Got it.
Here I go!
Okay. Oh. I think they're gonna make us utilize the
Leave this
electro.
to me. I'll clear a path for you.
This feels so janky, and weirdly enough. This also reminds me of Wuthering Waves. I feel like that was a mission where it was just like this. Yeah, there was.
I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this!
Watch out, Varesa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Yeah, she's got this. Look at that plot armor. Oh, sugar. Okay. There we are. All the way up. All the way up. Like so. Oh,
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride.
there we are. I guess we just stay here then? Yeah, we're just chilling here. This is pretty cool though. I like this. It's very unique.
All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump.
Oh, I was confused there for a second. I was like, you want to jump all the way down? What? This is a very beautiful place.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time.
Give him a big old hug.
Ow!
Oh, never mind.
Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
What was it?
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us.
Gonna eat us! Eat us! Ungrateful humans! At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much?
Oh boy, I bet she feels bad.
My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed.
Gee, wait, it sounds like Venti.
Huh? An earthquake?
This fungi sounds like Venti.
No, a volcanic eruption.
So that's how it ended. No wonder he tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seemed like his power is proportional to the number of clones that he has.
Which means the
That was a
more
very long
mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization.
Mushroom.
In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah. For who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a rest.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
I understand now.
Oh? Why?
I'm gonna be also aloof and cryptic.
All right, then let's find this mushroom.
All right. Let's go. Oh, treasure chest. A big old treasure chest. I love me a big old treasure chest. Because it has absolutely nothing except for 10 primogems. Oh, okay. Use your bottom to destroy the thing, please. There we are. Never mind. I thought it was going to be like boingo or wingo. Boing. That would make a really great logo. Like, just this alone.
Oh, the environment changed again.
Wait, does she
Nothing to
run
say,
really quick?
Paimon, at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
She does run quick. Look at that. She's so quick. There's no way. She can't be the only one. Hang on. Oh, am I tripping? I think I am tripping, actually. But, like, still. Oh, wait. Wait, can she hop like a male character? Oh my god, she can. Oh my god. What? She can actually hop like a male character. What the heck? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Did they do it with the other characters as well? I need to find out. Not as much. No, they didn't. God damn it. It's unique to her. I can't believe they've done that. She's a very unique character, I guess. Huh. So, context, for those who are unaware. When you hop with, like, other characters, you can actually gain some distance and speed. And, unfortunately, the medium-sized female characters don't have that ability. They can't gain that speed after, like, you lose stamina consumption.
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just
Imagine
gonna
using
smash
your
it, right?
ass to take down a bunch of rocks. That's hilarious. I don't know why I'm just assuming that. Okay.
Late again.
whoa. This somehow ended up being a Sumeru thingy. Like, I couldn't avoid Sumeru even in this video. I was going like, okay, Nalan.
Nasty mushroom. We know all your schemes.
Maybe try hiding them a bit better next time.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Well, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
Oh no! I'm scared! So you're a god?
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon war. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon.
What moment?
And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering? All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
It was an empty deal from the start.
What did you say?
We weren't chosen because you saw something in us. We were your only options.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected. Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who can actually hear your voice. In other words...
You too weak, man!
You said your mushrooms need time to grow, which means You don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terrashroom. Because you definitely can't.
Forget about him.
Right?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful. And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Oh, now you want answers, huh?
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Hey. What a goofy character. Well, what a goofy piece of thing that I can eat. Hey.
What should we do?
Worried? Don't be. It's just a few mushrooms. A trolley!
Get ready to feast!
So this is truly a goofy moment. Eat! It's time to shine, Varesa. 'Cause I have no voice. Still. Oh yeah, she's gonna be happy. Yep.
More, please.
Oh, I love that. The little animation change. I love that. Why does it look so pixelated though? Is that my PC settings for the Genshin? I can see a lot of pixels.
Stop this at once! Huh?
Oh yeah, I forget. We're chill with the Fatsui and Natlan. And thus, the mushroom was eaten.
What a great meal!
By George.
Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
Me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms.
Yeah.
Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
Oh.
Someone planted a god in Varesa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
I can't imagine the bar getting any lower than that.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon war.
Okay.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so
What?
it rarely comes up around these parts.
Really?
It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varesa.
I didn't know that. I thought Natlan was part of the Archon War. Anyways.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Okay, then. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day.
I want mushrooms now.
Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
Me too. It's an adventure I'll remember for a long time.
Oh.
I'm gonna forget it tomorrow.
Why's that?
You got the chance to shine as a hero.
You're right. I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
Okay. Let's check this thing out, huh? Let's go check this thing out. Okay. Oh, we're back in the normal now. Wait, is that? It is. Okay, I was just making sure. Make sure it's not a Sit Lally quest or something. Which we still really haven't done in terms of like all the other extra tribes relating matters and all that jazz. But we'll see. What's this all about, huh? Forget about it. Let me just turn my thing into condensed resin. Why not? Never mind. I'm very full on resin. Catherine?
Oh, Catherine's back. And isn't that Tainari?
Hey, my boy.
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
You know what else? Did I mention Tanari? It's been a while, you two. So you're the ones looking for into this fungi.
You must know all about him, right?
Of course. To those in the Emerta Darshan, his case is a well-known part of ecological history. His power is tied to his number of clones, so at this point, he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller until he couldn't hold onto his physical form at all. And so, he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now I'm learning his true form fled to Natland?
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Sorry for the cringe accent. I'm trying to do a weird Tanari impression. The reality of the voice. Well, from what I've heard, he has done very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my Darshan to monitor the situation every so often. I'm really annoyed that they weren't able to get the voice actors here on time still. So what do you say? I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the speaker's chambers.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually.
It's very nice to see these characters here.
I wanted to ask, though. You said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natland?
Oh yes, there's a huge one beneath the chasm. Zomaran, it's his name. The mycelium structure is stunning, and it's capable of human speech.
Whoa, that sounds amazing!
It took a long time for Jamarum to grow into the form. Luckily, Jamaran isn't a green cat mushroom, so there's no damage to us. The might have been appropriated by Mushroom God is a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them and anyone else.
We should go see Zamarin one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Hee friendly is right. This is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
Yes, you would. Okay. Wow, that was actually great. I like that. She's a really nice character. Varesa is really lovely. Nice design. It's definitely out there with the whole her attack moves and all that jazz. It's very different. Kind of overpowered, I could say. I mean, fighting using her in a single thing is just insane. We also have Ian's son as well, but this is the 5-star only series. Oh man. Wasn't she originally meant to be Pyro? And they turned into Electro. Anyways, that was it from me. Thank you. Oh, also, I hope you enjoyed it.